You're tuned back into the Provincial Dodgeball Championships for Ontario, live at Waterloo. I'm Nikisha.
And I am Shade.
And we are here to bring you a game, Makwa, which we just found out is...
It's a black bear. I think it's like Ojibwe for the black bear.
Very cool. And Apocalypse, which a lot of teams are feeling right now anyway, so no need to go deeper into that. Makwa looks like a lot of players out of Ottawa. I am not sure where Apocalypse is out of.
They look familiar. Part of me wants to say Sudbury, but I could be wrong.
Awesome.
Nobody quote me on that.
Nice foot shot there. Big exchanges there. We are quickly seeing the match go from 6v6 to 5v2.
Yep.
Oh, my guy fell out of the line and rolled. That is a classic Lena Tran move. Glad it's trending.
I'm into a barrel roll every so often. The chat has confirmed Apocalypse is from Sudbury.
Amazing.
Snaps
Thank you,
to
chat.
Snaps to
Oh, Apocalypse almost had that grab. Just came out
well,
here.
that's awkward.
And the mighty Makwa is taking that first point. Sides lining up here. Let's see. There was a lot going on in the last match. Let's see if we have a closer game in terms of players this match.
Correction. They are from North Bay. Someone in the chat is from Sudbury.
Oh. Well, thank you for being from Sudbury and watching us.
Yeah.
And shout out to North Bay. Oh, Marcel with a catch and a runway walk.
And honestly, kind of a slay. Good for him.
Yeah. Ball advantage here for Makwa.
And
Jackson
taking advantage of it for sure. 2 balls on the corner, taking him out.
McMullen tries to make a grab. Fortunately, the pop-up came from his teammate from behind, so no idea if he could have caught that.
Apocalypse being conservative with their balls, which is a smart idea. They had 4, they could have sent 2, but at the player advantage, just giving the 1 makes a lot more sense for sure.
Could not agree with you more. And because they had those balls, able to take out Plurd on the corner.
And it's a 3-on-3 all of a sudden, which is great. They chipped away from the 5e.
For sure. Definitely a better, closer match this one, but Makwa with a big return there, countering right out of the middle.
I've definitely seen Apocalypse play. I believe they qualified for Nationals last year.
Okay.
Which was awesome, but I feel like there's a few new faces.
Oh, beautiful throw! Oh, Makwa just finishing that, and they don't like what we're saying on commentary. Direct attempt on my life with that ball, but Makwa taking an early 2-point lead here. To see if Makwa's going to take that throw off the rush. He did. 0-0. Keith Bearer.
Captain, I believe, of Apocalypse.
Awesome. Punishing for that. Apocalypse with player advantage here. So they send 2 balls over to Marcel Wilson. But he's able to evade them both.
With 5 balls. Let's see if they can capitalize here. I had no deaths on that.
Tense game here. Apocalypse.
For the first time, I believe, Apocalypse up in players on court.
Yeah, up by 2 players in the court.
Yeah, let's see if they can close
send
this
one
one out.
They just nick
Good honesty
Wilson
by
on the
Marcel there.
hair there.
all 6 balls. You hate to see it. And sometimes it's tough. You can't hear the ref. It's really loud in here, so I get it. But
the only good thing with them having 6 balls is that there's 2 players left on that side, so they've got room to move. You can't be a sitting duck here.
Absolutely.
And look, Bandana dodging them all. He had that room.
Number 44, I believe that is Gavin Patois. Does a great job evading the onslaught of balls there.
He fully took advantage of the room on the court. Asang got caught slipping.
Ironically, he's got 2 balls in hand and was still taken out, but that's okay.
Big task here for
Gavin,
Makwa, but he kicked somebody with that windmill.
Sneaky windmill.
Oh. Good try here, but it's good to see Apocalypse on the board.
Yeah, we got ourselves a game, 2-1, I believe. Yeah.
Be interesting to see if they adjust strategy. It'd be interesting to see if Apocalypse will throw off the rush now that the onus is on them to throw.
For sure. It looks like Makwa has just barely been beating them off the rush, so I wonder if maybe they hold it regardless.
This is
Makwa
so one of the biggest tragedies I feel like with teams, I've seen it all day, I've seen it myself, is that you get so caught up at looking at your own rush that if someone can take advantage of you on that back line. So if you're on that back line, you're not a part of that rush, eyes up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Otherwise, you're losing players needlessly, and unfortunately, Apocalypse is on the receiving end of that there.
Yeah.
Just great throw placements by Makwa there.
Good cover by number 13 on Makwa, making sure he's got Mike McMullen's back. And a great counter by Keith to take him out.
Beautiful. And I always say, that's such a hard counter to make, throwing outside of your body from the left.
Absolutely.
And he just executed that perfectly. But tall order here. Still 5 players left on Makwa. And McMullen, he waits for that.
Yeah, that is his bread and butter for sure.
And the placement, if we're going to do that one on him, you got to place it high or you got to place it low.
Yeah,
he still might catch it anyways, but, that pocket. Oh, it looks like he's retired now. He made his catch. He's putting on his Shaggers jersey.
He said, I've done what I need to do, and I'm a sit now. Y'all can figure it out. Solid block off the rush. There's nothing I'm more envious of than people who can block well, because I am absolutely terrible at it.
You are a great catcher.
Gotta compensate for the lack of ability to block a ball.
You're not so bad. But what's his name with the bandana there?
McGee?
No, Gavin. Gavin Patois.
Yeah.
So Gavin with the blocks.
That's true.
Pretty even here now with players, but Makwa again, 5 balls. They're able to control the ball control here, a little bit more disciplined on that side, so they're able to constantly re-up, and I think that's how they've been able to pick off the Apocalypse player easier.
For sure.
Because I think the athleticism on both sides is pretty even.
Yeah, I'd agree with that for sure. And I think that it's intentional by Makwa. They know they're getting those balls, so instead of just trying to play a counter-heavy game, they're gathering balls, coming together as a team.
Just stepping into that ball. I agree with you.
Ooh,
whoa.
Great throw.
What a rocket.
Absolutely. That was my number 4,
And his boy,
Tyler.
number 13, came up. Adam McGee made sure that, he was not hit on the backtrack. Good protection there.
Yeah, he's been doing great all game.
Another gross throw, and you know what? Hustle for that catch. So far, Tyler Bethune, that's my MVP.
Solid finish by Makwa here to get another point in before sudden death. Smart on them. You never know with these, with the way the pools are set up, how important plus minus is going to be. So
for sure, especially with the crossovers at the end.
Absolutely.
So right now we're just going into no blocking. If you've never don't understand what no blocking is, for those viewing at home, Shade, can you let us know a little bit about what that is and why we do that?
I mean, I couldn't tell you the why behind it, but I could definitely tell you that it's being done at halftime and at the end of every match. They go into a set of no blocking, which essentially means exactly how it sounds. You're not allowed to block with the ball. It becomes an extension of your body, and if you block with the ball, it's an automatic out.
Exactly, and exactly like that is an extension of your body. So I can give you the why. Because the shot clock is out, some players can block and dodge for days. And so the no blocking actually just speeds up the finish of the game, right? It is the reason why we do them at the end of the half and the end of the games. It's to just make sure that, the games don't last like an overtime 4 minutes or anything. And it also brings out a whole new, you're exhausted sometimes by these no blockings, and you got to think, you got to remember not to block. So it definitely makes you dig deep.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of just generally speaking, the kind of like meta that comes into playing no blocking. I feel like a lot of people, the mindset is I got to throw as fast as I can because I don't want this ball in my hand that's now an extension of me. But I respect a team who baits those balls and then comes together as a team and really slow plays to get the team kills.
Exactly.
Regardless.
And great dodge there by Plord.
Oh, and a shadow
catch.
grab. Good job by Gavin. He's been on fire. I think you're right. That is MVP quality for sure.
And this wasn't like a run and dodge. He was lined up right behind who he thought the high propensity target was, because they were playing up at the line, which was Plord, and he waited there for that grab. Awesome IQ there by
Gavin.
Is that the last name, Gavin?
Oh,
Poitras.
Poitras.
Gavin Poitras. Playing an awesome game, putting in a lot of work here for Makwa. Got a couple minutes at the half here. Just want to make sure we thank our refs out here, looking sharp, looking great. All our volunteers, all our shaggers, all our spectators, doing our best to grow the sport, and we want to make sure that everyone who's coming out here, we're so grateful.
Absolutely. Case is an unbelievable ref. He's always putting his hand up first to make sure that he can provide as best as he can to the community, and I really appreciate him for it. I've seen him.
Yeah, it was very smart to put him on the live stream ref because he makes a lot of great calls, and he's not one to be bullied.
Yeah, exactly. Just nice, cool, calm, collected, confident. We love to see it.
Absolutely, and we want to shout out our Dodgeball Ontario for putting together this tournament today. I know a very small amount of board members and volunteers from a couple of club teams just came in here and set everything up on their own time, and we appreciate this.
Yeah. A fun fact shared in the chat, apparently Gavin Poitras is an OG member of Apocalypse, so he's made the move over to
Grudge Match 2025. Let's go.
Unfortunately for Apocalypse, I think Gavin's got the best of them so far. He just knows exactly where that ball's going to be, exactly what they're thinking is what it seems like.
Well, 10 minutes to reply.
Yeah. I love the effort.
There was such a good effort there, but Bethune heading to the sidelines. Teammates close but no cigars.
A great response in that hit, though, by Makwa. Good for them, able to kind of dwindle the numbers back down.
Absolutely.
And it looks like we're at 4-on-4. Which is kind of nice. I like to see 4-on-4 happen a little bit early on because I feel like once they have room to move is when the game really gets interesting.
Very fair. McGee making the play call here. Cross court, but misses.
Great hit by Sang.
Apocalypse hitting out McGee.
And now we're down to a 3-on-2, I believe. 3-on-1. Let's see if is that an 81, 91? Yeah, let's see if he can close it out. Ooh, and he survives.
I don't know how he survived
3 throws in a row. That's Jackson, number 89.
Good job, Jackson. That was crazy to do on transition.
Absolutely. Oh,
1-for-1 there. McGee going up, taking the trade. You can take that trade. You don't. If you're up in players, like a lot of people, you want to be the winner. You want to be the one that's still left on the court. But if you're up in players, and there's 1 player left or 2 players left, and you have 3 or 4, you're confident enough at a close range. Shade, you were an expert on this when you were on Team Canada. Take that trade, and your team wins. Right? You're giving your team either more players, or you might just win the game for them.
absolutely. And worst case scenario, creating that extra look for your teammates who might not have otherwise had that. You can pull the attention from them, and hopefully your teammate can clean up if you don't.
Ford getting upset with himself. Great toss there by Apocalypse. Not only can he dodge 3 balls, he can also throw. Svetlowski heading to the sidelines.
And out of a gate, great.
Sang taken out.
Great rush counter by Jackson.
Absolutely. I feel like for this game, the rushes have been crazy intense.
Right?
Wilson getting taken out. Oh!
Heartbreaker.
McMullen finishing hard. McMullen, a really, really veteran in IQ. Like, you just saw him there. He's got a one-on-one. He doesn't rush the throw. He pumps. His opponent plants, and then he executes at a low throw, right around the knees and below. That's how you do it. That's how you close out a game without getting caught.
100%.
Great work there by McMullen.
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely, he's really showing his dodgeball IQ there. It makes sense. He's a coach. He's coached Phoenix for several years. So it's nice to see how it translates on the court.
Ford getting taken out early again. Apocalypse getting the better of them on that rush.
Absolutely. Let's see if they can stay on top of it here, but I think it's a 5-on-5 already. So, and a great counter throw by number 25, Kurt Parks.
And taking out Bethune. McGee taken out. Apocalypse getting some momentum here.
Yeah, it looks like they're really coming together here, close to close out the match. They're starting to really execute well as a team, which we love to see.
Great dodging there by Apocalypse, still all managing to stay alive and taking out their former teammate.
It's 4-on-2 with about 5 minutes left in the game.
Okay, and if you're tuning in and you're listening from home or from your car because you're a huge fan and you had to just pull over for this game, you can now vote for your VC player of the match. We're tracking them all tournament. So you can vote for Bearer, Bethune, Jackson, or ex-teammate Patois. And you can put that in the chat and we'll collect your votes. And big finish there by Apocalypse.
I can really appreciate, the score maybe 7-2, but
is that 7-2
really
now or 7-3?
7-2 now.
Oh, perfect.
And I appreciate them really giving it their all for the full 20 minutes. I know it's tough when the differential is so high, but I love to see a team.
Yeah, but every point counts, right?
Exactly. Love to see a team.
You got your standing in. 7-2 is better than 10-0.
Absolutely. Nice block there by Keith. Bearer.
Apocalypse sending McMullen to the line there.
And we've got a 6-on-5. 5-on-5 very quickly. Bethune making a play call out of the middle, but it looks like it's not on them to throw, so they're kind of just hanging back.
He almost grabbed that. But you're seeing in this game, Makwa is not being as Makwa is not being as aggressive right off the rush and everything as this time. They're being a little bit more conservative. And Apocalypse has really changed the momentum of this game. I would wonder what it would look like in a 40-minute game.
For sure, yeah. That's such a fair point. And I appreciate the adjustments that they're making to kind of make it their own. On Apocalypse's side, it feels very much like there's a battle for who gets to control the pace of the game.
For sure. And Makwa answering with good team throws, taking out one player. Slotsky getting hit out there.
And it is 1, 2, 3 on 1. The one being Darius Tignanelli. And he just lines out, unfortunately.
Oh, he lined out. Lined out means you stepped on the line. In this game, there are hard lines and boundaries. Sometimes, you know, it gets the best of you. It is hard to realize when you're backtracking, especially where that back line is from memory.
It's a great block off the opening rush there by number 13, Holden Julian.
Lots of balls here for Makwa. No connection, though, on both throws.
And Apocalypse approaching the line now with 4 balls. They send 2, and they get 1 and a second off the counter. I guess a late throw, was it?
Yeah, Mickey taking advantage of teammates talking to each other.
I love a good transitional play, you know? I love a good extra throw when the other team's trying to figure their stuff out.
Dead balls collided. Oh, no, he said he got hit.
We're now 3 on 3, 3 on 2. Oh, and just like that, it becomes 3 on 0.
Jeez.
Makwa not letting up despite there being less than a minute left.
I have a feeling McMullen was chatting to them, letting them know, like, hey, point difference matters. Like, we don't slow down. We don't put our foot on the gas here.
Here we go. A nice, quick, cute little opening rush.
Team catch. Fluor's been not having the best success rate of survival at the off the rush. It's a tough place to be.
Absolutely.
But in the beginning, I felt like he was executing a lot more, and now unlucky with the team catch. Though he hit, but it popped up.
For sure.
Can happen to the best throwers.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about that
Nope.
at the end of the day. Can't be upset. You know, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, if you will. All right, final seconds before we go into sudden death, no blocking.
Great throw there.
And we see the chaos ensue by.
Absolutely. Great play there by Apocalypse, not going at somebody in front of them. Svetlowski not looking at them, taking him out to give them a player advantage here going into the blocking, giving them the best chance to get another point here and close up that score gap.
There we go. McMullen survives a 2-ball play.
I thought he was going to block. I thought he was going to catch.
I know.
And he just moved out of the way.
And he actually said, you know what? I'll not interact with that.
Mullen just taking names one at a time. He said, I don't care about your player difference.
And another one. That's
three in a row.
Are we going to see a 5 for 5 from Mike McMullen here? We might. Oh, I love the heads up play.
Yeah.
Love the
Wilson
heads up
trying
play.
to get there.
And I believe did he take that player out? He did. So that's 4 out of 5. Courtesy of Mike McMullen. Gave that ball a kiss and said,
should have made him put him on that VC player, but next time, Mike, we'll remember you. Sorry. It's like he heard that he wasn't a part of it. Anyways, thank you for watching this game. We've got a great match coming up next. It's going to be all of the vibes versus Phoenix, rising from the ashes, coming to take some names. We're really, really appreciative of you tuning in. I'm Nikisha.
I'm Shade.
And you're watching the Ontario Dodgeball Provincial Championships.
You're.